Peace and greetings, family. I want to talk about the Black woman's beauty and how her beauty and her style and her nature and the essence of who she really is being misappropriated by other than herself. Now, what do I mean by that? When you turn on a television and you look at what the standard of beauty and civilization is here in America, you see that the European looks is what you'll find more attractive based on a recent psychology article. They said that, quote, that Black women are objectively less attractive. However, if we're objectively less attractive, then why is white America or white women trying to steal so much or so many of our traits? From the texture of our hair, from the color of our eyes, from the width of our nose, from the thickness of our lips, from the thickness of our backside. Why? Because it's beautiful. And what you'll find is that through history, the white man would have, or the white woman would degrade the Black woman in her features. And because of the constant degradation of how we look, then as Black women, we started feeling bad about ourselves. Now, the Black woman comes in many hues and many colors. Now, she can be albino all the way up to black as the universe of night. Y'all will make comments, and I see this, and I'm okay with it. Y'all make fun and say that I'm Rachel Dolezal. Who's this white woman? Or I can't stand that this white woman is talking about Black issues. However, when I pull this headpiece off and you look at the texture of my hair and you can hear the sound of my voice, there is no doubt that I am a Black woman because I came from a Black woman and I came from a Black father. And so I, too, had issues dealing with my own Black beauty. I remember a point in time growing up in middle school and in high school, people would always make fun of me. I lived in a part of town in Connecticut where it was extremely racist. And because of the color of my parents and because of the texture of my hair, people would bully me. People would try to beat me up, especially the girls. And the teachers would actually discriminate against me. And so they would make fun of my hair because it was curly and it was thick. Or the only time somebody wanted to be my friend was play this eraser game where they would stick the eraser and they would say, go. And my hair would just hold this particular eraser and I would win all the time. But they would make fun of where I came from and make fun of my hair. And I had such a complex. So one day I cut my hair off and my mother was like, what are you doing? People will pay money to have their hair look like yours. And so as a grown woman, I turn on the TV or I flip to these reality shows and I see that the Black woman's features have been totally stolen, totally misappropriated. Our style, boxer braids. What are boxer braids? The white woman calls them boxer braids. But for years, we called them cornrows. Cornrows because we had to work the slave fields and that's what they look like as we cornrowed our hair. Or when we have our afros. It's okay for us to have our afros. But now that the white woman was sporting it, oh, it's natural beauty. Or the white woman is always trying to tan her skin to get it darker because they know that a melanated skin is a beautiful skin. But let us have that and we'll get ridiculed, we'll get made fun of. Or the thickness of our lips. You see Kylie Jenner, she wants her lips to be thick, so she has it artificially plumped up. But let someone talk about it and then we're shamed or we're ridiculed because of our natural beauty. Or when you look at the beautiful physique of our dear sister, Serena Williams, and they'll talk about how manly her body is. However, but they'll turn around and the new fad now is to have a plump booty. And who's doing this? Who's getting all of these surgeries? It's not Black women, because naturally we have that. So many people are profiting off of our beauty. But yet when we look at ourselves, we feel worthless or we feel like we have to have the standard of the white European woman. And sisters, I encourage you, not to emulate the white woman, but be empowered by your beautiful beauty, by your beautiful skin, by your beautiful nose, by your beautiful lips, by the texture of your hair. Yes, you see that the natural hair movement has taken control and that Black women are empowering themselves by being who they are. Secondly, appreciate that you are Black and you are beautiful. Organizations like Black Girl Rock, I appreciate those type of organizations because they encourage little Black girls, dark-skinned girls, light-skinned girls to embrace who they are. And again, we come in all sizes, shapes, and colors. So embrace our beauty. And then finally, we have to be inclusive. We have to encourage our young daughters to pick and choose dolls that look like us. We have to be inclusive of choosing people who look like us, Black women. We got to encourage one another to be able to put ourselves up as the example of what beauty is and not look to someone else to give us the standard of what beauty is. And you know what? Black beauty is the origin of beauty. So anytime you see a Black woman, you see a woman who looks like Lupita or who looks like an albino sister from Mali, you know what? Let's encourage and let's let them know that they are beautiful. You see a sister walking down the street and no matter what shade, what color, what size they are, just say, sister, you are beautiful. And let's start encouraging each other in knowing that not only we are beautiful from the outside, but we have tremendous amount of beauty on the inside as well. So when you teach a woman, you teach a whole civilization of people. And so when a woman is uplifted, then a whole nation is uplifted. So I encourage you today to continue to see yourself as the beautiful woman that you are, because a nation cannot rise higher than its woman. Thank you.